Alright y'all, it's officially happened. We have officially gotten Anakin and Obi-Wan, Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. And dude, I'm sitting here looking at it on my laptop now. What a long, bittersweet wait and arrival, man. I think this is something that we were all expecting to see, and I'll probably put it like somewhere right here. I think this is something we were all expecting to see a lot sooner. I think we were all expecting this around the May 4th stream. You know, these are brand new figures. You're talking about head to toe, brand new articulation, brand new sculpt for these two characters, and everything they got. We have alt hands, alt heads, lightsaber swoosh effects. We have a whole deco base flame effect thing for Mustafar. Like, dude, they literally went all out for this 2-pack, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this: it is retailing for $110, which I feel like is extremely fair for the market, where the market is at, and inflation, etc., how that is taking place over time. I feel like $110 is a very fair price point for the 2-pack. And then, like I said, you're getting the base here, you're getting the alt heads, the alt hands. There's force gestures here. We've all been waiting. If there was one hand gesture that we definitely need, just the open hand force gesture, that is probably the number one want as far as alt hands go with any kind of force wielder, or a Jedi or Sith. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody who can use the force should have a force hand. Like way back in the day, it came with the original red and black box Qui-Gon. You know, then they repacked it in that 2019 2019 or 50th anniversary. I'm getting lost now. They did the 20th anniversary in 1999. Obi-Wan and Darth Maul on the card backs, but then they had the 50th anniversary: Mace, B1, Jar Jar, and Qui-Gon. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. We're talking about Revenge of the Sith, man. Like, this is something that's it's so crazy. I'm sitting here looking at it on my screen now, and I'll try to keep them to where I'm looking at. You can see where I'm looking at, and everything that we're getting with this pack, it was so worth waiting for, man. Like, this is peak right here, as it's said among the community, man. You know, this is like, it doesn't get no better than this, man. I don't see one collector that's going to be passed on this set here. Like, and then whoever did, I think it's called Shooting the Galaxy. I had never heard of them, and then I sent these pictures to my little group chat, my boys, and I was like, y'all, these pictures are just blowing me away. Like, it's literally, these pictures are like actual stills from it. It's not Hot Toys level, obviously, but like the posing, the lighting, the saturation, the composition, the pose. Like, did I say posing? Like, it just really, these right here that you're seeing, these are promo pics. You know, like, this is how you display product and show what the people are getting, man. Shooting the Galaxy, who shot this, did a absolutely fantastic job. I did pull these pictures off of banthaskull.com. Check them out. I really love their website. But man, this is just everything that we're getting in this pack. We're getting the base, the flame effects, lava effects, swoosh light effects, alt hands, alt heads, brand newly sculpted Anakin and Obi-Wan from head to toe. There's just a lot going on. And then the packaging it's all comes in is fucking epic, dude. You got that sleek black design with the light gray pops showing the design of Obi-Wan and Anakin dueling on a Mustafar. It's just, it is one of the most stellar packs. And honestly, I think these two figures are 100% going to be contender for figure of the year. I think these two figures, deserve having a tie for figure of the year. Obviously, we'll see them in hand and see how we're going, but like, even the likenesses, man, the likenesses on these are just absolutely phenomenal. And I'm just clicking through most of our pictures here, man, and I cannot get over how fantastic and rad these shots are, man. Like, these encapsulate Revenge of the Sith. Like, I'm seeing these still shots, and it's reminding me, or I'm seeing these pictures, and it's reminding me of still shots and scenes throughout the movie. That's what these figures are supposed to do. That's what the photography is supposed to do. These bases, these sets. And then I'm looking at the one now of, oh man, Anakin with the lightsaber against Obi-Wan. Dude, the likeness on Hayden is chef's kiss, dude. It looks so phenomenal, man. I love that we're getting alt heads. I think there's alt heads for both Obi-Wan and Anakin. I'll find out here in just a second. But they got the scar down. They got the hair part right. It just Anakin looks great. Anakin looks phenomenal, dude. They did a great job transferring that Hayden likeness onto this figure, man. They did the sculpt great, and the photoreal paint just really pulls it all together, man. You know. And then hopefully I'll add up this next shot here. We have Obi-Wan facing Anakin down, and man, you just the lighting on this picture, the composition, it's just, oh, dude, it doesn't get any sweeter than this, man. This is something that we have all been clamoring for. Older generation fans, OT fans, prequel fans, sequel fans, like Revenge of the Sith is a staple among Star Wars fans, man. Like 05, in 2005, I was in 5th grade. I remember this being plastered every fucking where, man. Obviously in 99, I was only like 3 or 4 years old, so I don't remember that, but like, I do remember Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith very specifically, man. Like seeing that shit everywhere. Revenge of the Sith is just one of the. It's referred to as the best of the prequels. So, but man, just kudos to Shooting the Galaxy for getting these pictures, man. I'm gonna try to match it up here again. You can see them battling. They're holding each other against. They're grabbing each other's lightsabers. Just phenomenal photography here, man. I am just blown away. And then right here, I'm going to try to match this up too. You see the Force gesture hands when Obi-Wan and Anakin both go and they're matching each other at the Force push. It looks, man, this is what we've been waiting on, Hasbro. Keep this coming. This is phenomenal stuff right here, man. These two figures were worth the wait in this set. And I do see them putting these single packing these and giving them a single release, of course, putting them in the Revenge of the Sith orange subline, just a single lightsaber effect, maybe with their cloaks, who knows. But this is so cool, man. These look absolutely phenomenal. The likenesses of Ewan and Hayden are just, they're spot on, man. They look great. And these are going to be great representations for Revenge of the honestly, personally, these are probably my favorite looks for the characters. I don't know. I do like Anakin's look in Attack of the Clones. But I don't know, man. There's just something classic about the Revenge of the Sith look that takes me back to 05 and makes me, it just makes me feel like a kid again. But man, these figures look absolutely phenomenal. And then the lightsaber, the swoosh effects, man. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was rewatching the stream. Obviously, I was working today, but I was rewatching the stream later on when I got off, and I think there's like 2 or 3 different swoosh effects. So for both Obi-Wan and Anakin. So that's just another way to really sweeten the deal with this set, man. This is going to be a SDCC exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con. But with that being in mind, don't get your panties in a twist and just calm down a minute. A lot of the times, these exclusives always make it to market, whether it's on Disney Shop or Hasbro Pulse. They always ended up making it to an online retailer, and then they start getting fluttered out to other retailers. So, like, this might be hard to get at first. We just got to be patient. But this is probably going to be referred to as one of the best sets in the entire Black Series line, bar freaking none, dude. No doubt in my mind, man. I'm giddy, dude. I'm blown away by these, man. These figures are something that, like I said, I've already said it so many times. We've been clamoring for these, like just foaming at the mouth for this absolute gorgeous prequel goodness right here, man. The flame effects on here with the bases, Hasbro really cooked on this, man. They really took their time and put all their effort and energy into this. And then I'm looking at the base here. To me, man, knowing what you're getting, $110 is easy. The 2 figures, Anakin and Obi-Wan alone, brand new sculpts head to toe, that's an easy 50 right there. Plus you're getting this huge base, plus the smaller droid that Anakin jumps onto when he first is catching up to Obi-Wan after jumping off that big piece after going over the waterfall, or not the waterfall, the lava fall, I should say. But the base, man, it's so well sculpted. It's covered in paint. And then I was watching Brandon Hero Collections, a.k.a. Hero Collections. He was showing the bottom of it, and even the bottom is sculpted, so they didn't even cheap out on the bottom. It's covered in paint, really nice sculpting right here, man. And I'm looking at the droid here that Anakin jumps onto. Just, again, great looking paint on here. It's got like a nice brownish weathering with some silver on top. And obviously it plugs up to the lava effect. Looks great, man. Really tight-knit sculpting. Just a phenomenal pack, man. And then the way that the boxes, I think I'm going to be in for at least 2 of these just because of the numerous amounts of ways that you can display. These shots do justice to the choreography of Revenge of the Sith, man. Like, Nick Gillard cooked for the choreography through Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith, man. But like these pictures just really do so much justice to not only the scenes but the choreography as well, man. And whoever did the posing, again, Shooting the Galaxy for shooting these shots, I'm blown away by the posing and the angles here. Just an absolutely phenomenal job. These are promo pics. These are promo pics. This is how you market a set right here, man. And then just the box itself. Might have to try to find. I don't see any pictures of the box set here on banthaskull.com, but the box that it comes in, the open sleeve, the way it comes out, oh my god, it's beautiful, dude. It's so badass. It's definitely a box I see myself keeping. Like, it's such a cool looking box. This is a worthy display. Like, a worthy box, a box worth displaying, I should say. Let me see how long I'm about 11 minutes in, so we're good. But yeah, man, this is just when I was trying to I knew there was a stream today, and I was working. I was super busy at work today. I like to throw it on me let me super busy on Fridays for some reason. Shout out to my job. But hey, I'm getting that money. That's what matters, man. I'm making a living. But with that being said, man, and I got off. I was scrolling Instagram, and I seen that. I was like, "There's no fucking way. Is this real? Like, is it today's April 1st, man? I thought May just got over, man. Like, is this real? Like, we should have gotten. I think we were all expecting this May 4th. This is just like I said earlier, man. I really have a feeling that this is going to be not only the best set ever in the Black Series, like better than the Thrawn SDCC exclusive, better than the Luke and Yoda Dagobah. Like, this is something special right here, man. They really took their time and effort and energy into making this set happen. And just shout out to Hasbro for doing this, man. This is definitive Revenge of the Sith representation. Mustafar Duel of the Fates representation, man. You know, just oh my god, dude. This is amazing. I am so happy. Every Star Wars fan and Black Series collector should be happy right now, man. You should have a huge grin on your face right now, man. Just ear to ear. But man, this is just I am so giddy over these. I do want to cover some of the other ones here, but we did also get Barriss. I'll just run through these real quickly, and then I might circle back around to the Revenge of the Obi-Wan Anakin set, because I'm so giddy about these, man. We've been new legs on Anakin, and obviously, like I said, head to toe new sculpts, but new legs on Anakin, man. They did not use those old ass 2013 legs, like Orange Line 2013 legs that like they did on the Clone Wars Ahsoka live action Anakin. So, but yeah, let's go on ahead and talk about Barriss here for a few minutes, because I feel like this is another character that can stand in for your Clone Wars representation. Now she's been in Tales of the Jedi, or Tales of the Empire, I should say. And she's also obviously Attack of the Clones, and she's also in a little bit of Revenge of the Sith. I might be mistaken there. I think Barriss is in Revenge of the Sith, right? Very like quickly. I know she's in Attack of the Clones for sure. But yeah, we have Barriss here, man. Barriss Offee. I feel like this is a character that we've all been wanting. I feel like it's a fan favorite of a lot of, like, maybe not a lot of people, but there are some people that have been like really looking forward to getting a Barriss figure, and this is going to be really great. It can also have another figure that we're going to be talking about, which is going to be really great to flesh out a certain Clone Wars scene that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But this is just, like I said, you're going to add to your Clone Wars display, man. You're going to be able to add this in with Ahsoka, with freaking Anakin, with Luminar. I'm going to put her with Lumi. She's going to look great next to Luminar in my Attack of the Clones prequel. I don't really have mine set out by movie per se. It's more so like era. That's kind of how I have my collection. But yeah, Barriss looks awesome, man. You can see here. It's kind of hard to tell in these pictures here, but she does have a very similar to the Darth Sidious that we got this past year. She has the hard goods sculpted hood, and then she's got the soft goods cloak. I think they did a really good job matching that up. The paint on the sculpted hood going to the soft goods cloak looks very, very nice. I'm very impressed with how they pulled that off. And again, the saturation of the lightsabers, man. I wanted to say that about Anakin and Obi-Wan as well. The saturation of these lightsabers, the blue is like Jolly Rancher blue. Very, very bright. It just catches the light very well. But yeah, man, Barriss looks awesome. Another Mary Allen in the line. So we have from Nestra, Luminara, and now Barriss. That's 3 Mary Allens that we have in the Black Series now, which is pretty rad, man. Pretty freaking awesome. So there was a couple cool holiday edition Halloween figures, but I'm not going to cover those because I don't really collect those. But if you do, I'm happy for you because there were some really cool ones. I hope you enjoy those. And then getting on here, and I'll match up with the pictures while I'm talking. We have the Jedi Temple Guard, man. And this is another, we seen leaks for this a couple months ago. Like I want to say like 4, 5, 6 months ago, maybe even longer than that. I'm kind of glad the leaks have slowed down, to be quite honest with y'all, man. It was kind of getting a little out of hand. Like Hasbro y'all need to reel it in a little bit. Get y'all's employees in check, like I feel like that was it's cool. It makes for good content for people, but it just got kind of boring, man. Because we're finding out what's coming. We can kind of get spoiled. Where don't you want to be surprised when we get new stuff? Like imagine if the two Anakin Obi-Wan 2-pack had been spoiled with leaks. I feel like that would have. I feel like finding it and getting it revealed on the stream was so much more like impactful than just finding out through a random leak that that we weren't even sure was true or not, until we find out from actual Hasbro that when they reveal it. But anyways, Jedi Temple Guard number 20, number 20 in the Clone Wars subline, man. Whoa, and my Mosasaurus just fell. Number 20 in the Clone Wars line. Not Jeff Dunham. I can't do no ventriloquism. Sorry, y'all. I fell on my hot toy here. I'm trying to get myself together. All right. Jedi Temple Guard, man. This is something that I feel like a lot of us have been waiting for. And I say that like I speak for everybody. Obviously, I don't speak for all of us in the community. When I say that, I speak from general experience, like people that I've talked to. A lot of people that I've personally had interaction with have been really anticipating the Jedi Temple Guard, man. Again, it's the 20th figure in the Clone Wars line, subline, I should say. It has the really cool new head-to-toe design. I don't know if there's any reuse. Maybe there might be underneath the arms, like the abdomen area. But as far as I can tell, man, we have some soft goods underneath some hard goods plastic as well for like the little comma robes. Yellow lightsaber, yellow blades for like the Jedi Centennial type. And dude, it just looks great, man. We're finally got the Jedi Temple Guard Max, which we already had in I believe it was the Thrawn SDCC exclusive, but it's cool to see it on a figure and actually in action, the actual head and not just the mask. But man, the Jedi Temple Guard, dude, it looks fantastic. I'm in for 3 of these, at least 2. I feel like 3 of these would just look really nice on the shelf and kind of oddly even it out, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like there's 3 Praetorian Guards at the end of the Mandalorian season 3, it just feel like 3. I feel like you have to get 3, 4, or 5. I know that's like a really weird, but that's just how my brain is working. I feel like you would need, if I don't get 3, I want 4, but I feel like I'm going overboard, so I want 3. But at the same time, it's like 5 with like 2, and then 1 behind them would just be like so freaking sick, dude. But with that being said, we got Barriss earlier, and I was saying, when Barriss basically frames Ahsoka and bombs the Jedi Temple, kind of get to reenact to that scene when she's getting arrested, when Anakin figures out that it was Barriss that framed Ahsoka for the Jedi Temple bombing, and she was about to she got expelled from the Jedi Order, basically, So man, this thing looks it looks absolutely phenomenal, though. I am really, really impressed. The hits of gold on the lightsaber look good. The hits of gold and silver on the actual figure itself. And just again, man, like the new sculpting that from what I can tell, brand new sculpting head to toe, and there might be some reuse in the arms, but from what I'm looking at here, this all looks new, man. Let's say it's just something underneath the legs that I can't quite tell, but looks brand new to me, man. I am so stoked to get these figures. This was a hell of a stream we got today, man. Very awesome stream. So that's pretty rad. I'm going to move it on here. We also got not a first look. We kind of knew these were coming, and I think all this stuff is going up for pre-order on June 16th, which is Monday, I believe. Today's the 14th. It's 1:18 Saturday morning, technically, so it's the 14th. But Monday morning on the 16th, Monday afternoon, evening, all this stuff will go up for pre-order. I'm kind of done pre-ordering. That's just like, it's not COVID times anymore. Everything, like, once it goes in stock, it's pretty readily available for the most part. And I'm just like, I'm done with the hassling of pre-orders. Just me personally, you know, I'm kind of over it. And this is something that I'm like, I really, really want. Everything that I have on pre-order currently through Big Bad, like the TVC, X-Wing, and a couple other things, I'm going to keep those pre-orders. But anyways, getting back to the 4-pack TVC Snowtrooper, 4-pack Snowtrooper TVC pack, I should say. Man, these things look good. Y'all know, if you're all my regulars on my channel, know that the Snowtrooper is one of my favorite designs. It's very kind of a nod, or I should say the Galactic Marine is kind of a nod to the Snowtrooper, but it's just a really dope looking design, man. And I actually have one of the TVC 4-packs I got on sale. I have the X-Wing 4-pack. It's got the Miriel and the Duros and then the 2 humans. It's really cool set, but really, really badass, man. I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. I think this is I don't pick up a whole lot of TVC, but I do collect some. I own 3 3/4. I have Kenner figures. I have Power of the Force. I have Power of the Jedi figures. I have all kind of. I have 5-inch 3 3/4 Toy Biz figures. You know, I collect 3 3/4 TVC, but it's just obviously Black Series and Marvel Legends. I just enjoy my 6-inch figures, man. I like the engineering and the art of a 6-inch figure, a 1/12 scale figure. But anyways, getting back on track here, the Snowtroopers, they look fantastic, man. Super stoked for those. They're going to be retailing for $55. I did forget to mention Barriss is going to be retailing for $24.99, as well as the Jedi Temple Guard. So that's pretty badass as well. Prices going back down to regular. Everybody was getting a little squirrely when they were talking about figures going up to like $28, $27, $30, you know. But I knew that was going to happen. We literally said on the Stone and Hyper show that the prices were eventually going to drop back down. China and America were going to smooth things out eventually. It was just a tough time. That 2 weeks when all that shit was first going on, that tariff bullshit, it was just a lot. Like I said this was going to happen. It was all going to go back to a normal. Obviously it's not like it was, but it's better than the fucking 150% that whatever the fuck it was. We're not even going to talk about tariffs. We're talking about toys here. We're talking about toys. We're talking about the Hasbro stream that happened today that we were all psyched about. We got some absolute heat. And I see him about 22 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. We have, to finish it off, and Hyper was telling me he was pretty excited about this, Darth Vader's TIE Advance TVC, man. You know, and this is a brand new. This is not like the old sculpt either. So for those of you that have the 3 3/4 Darth Vader's TIE Advance, don't think that this is just reuse. This is a brand new sculpt here. And you can see we have it in this classic vintage style, nostalgic box. It looks great. I love the packaging. And this beautiful, beautiful, crisp Darth Vader on this purple A New Hope card. Honestly, I think I might pick this up. I'm on the edge. If I do pick this up, I'm going to keep that Vader on card, man. That purple is crispy, dude. I love this card back, man. It looks great. But then I'll try to match up the shot that I'm looking at here. Vader standing next to his tie. It just, this is going to have shelf presence, man. You're going to walk into your display room, and this is going to be one of those vehicles that just catch your eye first, man. Obviously, you have the, well, you can't see it. You have the ATST, the Return of the Jedi Chicken Walker with Chewie. We have Mando. I have my Mando N1 sitting over here, and then I'm going to get the TVC X-Wing, the TVC TIE Advance. Like, the vehicles are really appealing to me, man, and the creatures as well. I hope TVC starts. Obviously, they've been doing the Blurg, and they had the Howler with the Sabine pack, et cetera, but I really like that they're starting to hit the vehicles back again, man. And something else that is really rad about this one, you can see the back panel comes off, and you can put the damaged piece on, like when he spins out at the end of A New Hope after the trench run. So that's a really, really cool addition. The sculpting on that looks really good. Looks all fucked up and frayed and chipped up, battle damaged. Looks great, man. And then obviously you can, I'm not a big TVC guy. I'm not educated about TVC very well, so I don't know if this Vader is like new. I would assume this is it doesn't look like a New Hope Vader because he doesn't have his robe doesn't cover his chest plate. It's like open like Return of the Jedi or Empire, but it's almost like it's got the more lighter silver like Return of the Jedi, whereas Empire was a little bit more dulled. I don't know, but like I said, I'm not a TVC expert. I don't know which Darth Vader this exactly is. I don't know what reuse it is and whatnot, but good looking Darth Vader for me. It's going to sit in the tie, or sit on car, I should say, on the wall. But the advance looks great, man. Really stoked for that. And then just to end off this video again, man. I'm going scroll back to the pictures of the Obi-Wan and Anakin 2-pack, the Mustafar duel. It honestly doesn't seem real looking at it. I think, I don't know what I think, man. I'm honestly just kind of like, it's so crazy to actually see promo pictures. Finally, man. Finally. And like I said earlier, man, I'm so glad this wasn't one of those sets that got leaked, man, because I feel like it would have just taken the impactfulness and the surprise out of it. This was such a pleasant, sweet surprise, man, that I think we all needed as collectors, man. It's been a little dry here for the past, like, month-ish or so. So this was, like, really great way to spark things back up, dude, and just, like, hit the flame hard. But with that being said, with that SDC Con, or San Diego Comic-Con coming up, like, they're revealing all this shit. It's kind of making you wonder, like, what they're going to reveal at SDCC. Like, San Diego, yeah, I'm saying that right. I got a little confused. It's late, y'all. It's 1:30 in the morning Saturday. So, but man, this set is phenomenal. Great stream today. Again, I don't cover the Halloween. I kind of only cover what I'm into and what I plan on picking it up. Every once in a while, I'll cover like what I think was cool or interesting, but definitely, unfortunately, I'm not one of your channels that's going to cover every single thing. I just feel like everybody is doing that and talking about everything that's new and now, right now. Like, I just like, I just want to talk about what I'm into, what I'm interested in, what I'm picking up. But that being said, if you're interested in those Halloween holiday figures, I'm super happy for you. I hope you pick them up and you put them out around Halloween. They look great. Your Christmas figures, whatever, man, But with that being said, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Check out my channel membership that I offer. You can become a part of Clan Stone. I do have merchandise available. I'm working on hats and other stuff right now. I do only have 2 shirts available. I have this awesome, super comfortable Stone Mandalorian shirt, and I also have a Stone and Hyper shirt as well, so check that out. Again, not necessary at all if you're in a position to buy one or become a member. I'd greatly appreciate it, but just hanging out the live streams, man, liking, commenting, watching, subscribing, it's more than enough, man. I appreciate all the feedback and engagement that I get from everyone that watches and comments all the time. It really does mean a lot to me. All my regulars out there, y'all know who you are. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Shout out to all my Clan Stone members. Y'all know I appreciate y'all very much. We're always working on trying to make this channel better. Not only my reviews, but just like my merchandise, getting y'all cool shit to wear, covering cool shit to empty y'all's wallets and put cool shit on y'all's shelf. You know what I do here, man. You know my goal. So with that being said, everybody, I do hope you enjoyed this quick little wrap of this Black Series news, of this awesome Hasbro fan stream we saw today, or I should say yesterday, June 16th, I'm sorry, June 13th, my bad, it's the 14th. Y'all, it's late, I need to go to bed. But man, just super phenomenal. I'm so happy to be able to sit here and talk about this with y'all. New Anakin and Obi-Wan, let's just take this moment, and new Anakin and Obi-Wan, brand new sculpts head to toe, man, and they come in with alt heads, alt hands, and a Mustafar base, and swoosh lightsaber effects. We're eating good, man. We're living in a good time, man. So, with that being said, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. I'd greatly appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well out there, having a great air night whenever you're watching this. May the Force be with you. I'll see you next time.